Hey everybody. Okay, now my topic is about having friends that knows that you're going through financial problems or just problems in general, but they turn their head to your situation. Whew. Okay, y'all. Like, comment, and share the video. Okay, I've been in that situation before, but I was a good friend. Um, this girl, she was going through lots of financial problems. I mean, we both were going to school, so it's like, okay, I'll help you because I think that I might be able to. I said, if I can find you any type of money, I will. Because when I get on the computer, it's like, okay, I'm pretty good at searching for things when it comes for help. So I found this one program that suited her as far as college students that were currently in school, but they didn't really have a whole living situation. Okay, so I signed her up for it, y'all. And I called her the next day and I said, "Oh, baby, I think that I have something that suits you, and maybe it was probably, I don't know, she got like maybe $300-400 a month, free money. All she had to do was pretty much show up and do whatever else that they asked her to do, which was almost nothing, and she already had the credentials. So maybe 2 months later after that, I asked her, I said, how did that program go? First, I asked her like maybe a month later. I said, how did the program go? Did you hear something from them? You would think that she would tell me though, right? You would think that because I did get it, and of course I'm gonna want to know how it went. But you would think that she would want to tell me. She wasn't right. She was not right. Y'all, you already know when people are not fucking good, okay? Because they come out of the gate mad with you when you do something good for them. They just turn their head and they act funny because they know how they are. So, I don't know. Anyways, I do know. Okay. She says, yeah, I heard from him. I didn't get that much. I got a few $100. Bitch, that was a few $100 that you didn't have. You know what I mean? You needed that, remember? Anyways, I was like, okay, because the energy was off, y'all. Her energy was totally off. And I said, okay, whatever that is, it's just bitch. When I first met her, she was a bitch. So I was just like, whatever, she's a bitch. But I'm good. So maybe a month later or whatever, after that, 2.5 months into that, I was, I said, is there anything that that you can do as far as a job, putting a good word in for me? Y'all, I said, a job, putting a good word in for me. She didn't even want to do it. She said, well, Marcella, really, I mean, I've been working there for a long time and stuff like that. I really don't like, putting words in for people like that. Wow. Everything she knew about me was good. I was solid. Okay, she wasn't, but I was. That was a fact. So she said she had to go. And she ignored me. That was it. That was it, y'all. Friends, they're not friends. They don't even deserve that word, okay? Someone asked me to talk about this for them, to break it down. And y'all, please come to me, give me more topics to talk about. But when people turn their head to you like that, she came back, y'all. Karma is something else. Of course, she needed me again. So I said, I'm to myself, I'm just going to let that ride because she is a child to me, okay? She was much younger than me. But that's how people are. I don't care what the age is. That's how majority people are. And so a little bit after that, she had to come back to me and she says, Marcella, you'll never be my friend again, would you? I said, well, honey, I'm good. With a smile. I said, I'm good. She said, but the friendship will never be like it was. I said, no, it will not. No, it won't. You know, I don't even know what she needed, but whatever the hell that bitch wanted, I didn't have it for her. I didn't have it for her. Y'all, stop wasting your time. Those are not friends. Those are people that only look out for themselves, and they're self-lovers. Okay, you're supposed to love yourself, but don't go around doing people like that that's there for you. Okay, if it's going to be a tunnel vision relationship, tunnel vision meaning you're only thinking one way. You don't think two ways. It wouldn't have hurt it for that girl to put in a good word for me. Friends don't turn their head when you need something, okay? If you cannot do it as a friend, that's cool, and I understand that. But make it, let it be at least undoable, okay? Let it be one of those situations to where, okay, you asking me to pick up a mountain, or either I'm sick and you want me to do something because I can't do it like that. All right? Or I just don't have it. Something like that. But when people know that you don't have food, when people know that your finances are in trouble and that they can help you, these are not your friends. Y'all leave them the fuck alone. Leave them alone. I don't care what it is. They can know that your relationship needs some help, but they steady talking against you and talking against you. Why are you with them? What is it about you that you don't love that makes you keep going back? Why do you keep going back around people like that? Why do you keep inviting people like that to your dinner table? You are okay with sleeping with people like that because you don't feel worthy about yourself. You cannot be loving yourself. You cannot get a backbone. Okay? Get a backbone from somewhere and leave them alone. You can actually do better without people like that around. I guarantee you will do better. Get them out of the way and make room for good people. All right? Good people. That's what I'm saying. Good people are my people. Them people can stay the fuck away from me. All right, people? Like that, stay the fuck away. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Please share and like the video, y'all. Comment. No, seriously, I mean, you can do bad. You can do good. With people like that, you can do good without them. Okay? That's doing bad with them. All right, y'all. Have a good night. And I'll see you later.